Today we will be traveling over to Abu Sir, which is a part of the Giza Plateau, to examine a site known as Zawyet El Aryan. The mysterious site of Zawyet El Aryan, situated between the Giza Plateau and Abi Shore, has been the subject of considerable intrigue and speculation, particularly due to the fact that the Egyptian government restricted access to the site and completely buried it, denying any archaeological investigations whatsoever. The only information available regarding the site comes from Egyptologist Alessandro Barsanti, who investigated the site in the early 20th century before access to the site was completely restricted. The level of architectural sophistication evidenced at Zawyet El Aryan has given rise to theories that it may have been built by a technological advanced civilization, possibly predating the conventional timeline of ancient Egyptian history. The primary structure at Zawyet El Aryan is often referred to as the unfinished pyramid. It consists of a base measuring 650 feet on each side, with a deep T-shaped center shaft cut into the bedrock. This shaft, which descends roughly 100 feet below ground level, is an engineering marvel in and of itself, considering the hardness of the bedrock and the precision required to excavate such a structure. The precision and scale of this excavation poses significant questions regarding the tools and technologies available to the ancient Egyptians. The conventional understanding of Egyptian tools, sets primarily consisting of copper and stone tools, seems utterly inadequate to accomplish such an ambitious and precise project. Theories suggesting that Zawyet El Aryan was built by an advanced civilization are fueled by several factors. Firstly, the precision of the excavation work is extraordinary, with the shaft walls being almost perfectly vertical and smooth. This level of precision suggests the use of advanced surveying equipment and cutting tools, possibly hinting at a level of sophistication not acknowledged in ancient Egyptian history. The argument is further supported by the lack of any hieroglyphics or inscriptions at the site, which is highly unusual for Egyptian monumental structures and leaves the structure's purpose and the identity of its builders shrouded in mystery. One strange thing about the site is that it was intentionally filled with a tangled mass of heavy limestone blocks, hinting at a deliberate effort to conceal or protect whatever lay beneath. After excavating the site with his team, Barsanti found a massive foundation made from pink granite blocks, which differed considerably from the limestone blocks that had been removed from the site. One of these blocks was enormous, weighing in at roughly 30 tons. The finding of this granite block, along with subsequent finds of more granite blocks and the enormous 30-ton pink granite block, forming the foundation of a sort of pavement, led Barsanti to believe that he had found the entrance to a subterranean world, possibly filled with untold treasures or significant historical artifacts. One of the most remarkable discoveries at the site was a large oval vat made of pink granite, polished like a mirror and intricately carved out of one of the pavement blocks. The vat's protection, consisting of a layer of lime and a thick bed of well-spread clay, suggested it held great importance, possibly containing something of value or significance. The side walls of the vat were lined with a black band, possibly the residue of some form of liquid pointing to its use in a unique and unknown process. The vat's design and the evident efforts to preserve its integrity suggest it was an intracule part of a sophisticated process, possibly related to energy generation or force. During the excavation of the site by Barsanti and his team in 1905, a massive storm hit Egypt and the site at Zawyet El Aryan. The torrential rains filled the pit with over 10 feet of water, but incredibly only a few hours later the water level dropped. Barsanti speculated that the water had seeped down into some sort of subterranean chamber and into the hidden apartments he believed were hidden beneath the pit. Between the weight of the blocks, the cement-like mortar, and the interlocking patterns, the work was by far the most difficult his team had ever undertaken. But to Barsanti, this only proved his point. Surely, whomever had constructed the site had gone to such great lengths to make the blocks of the floor immobile, because they were meant to conceal a hiding place, something extremely important. Unfortunately, the work was so difficult that Barsanti ran out of money before he could unlock the mystery. Then World War I broke out, shutting the sites down in Egypt to further exploration. In 1917, Barsanti unexpectedly died at the age of only 59. But rather than continuing Barsanti's work, Egyptologists simply forgot about the site, leaving the mystery of what lay beneath it unsolved. The sudden restriction to the site by the Egyptian government in the 1960s, just as interest in its mysteries was renewed, only deepened the intrigue. A military base now stands over the site and no one can enter it. While definitive proof remains elusive, the architectural complexities and unexplained features of the site, coupled with its proximity to the Great Pyramid, suggest that it may be a part of an advanced system of energy generation. The site clearly displays construction similarities to both the Giza pyramids as well as the Valley Temple of Khafre, and the recently discovered myriad of underground passages may well be interconnected and are all part of a much larger system created by peoples of unknown origin in the past. And quite possibly these people existed long before the onset of the Great Flood. Heartfelt thanks goes out to all of you for traveling along with us on this tale of mystery and discovery. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This helps us a great deal. This is Professor Poppycock, signing off.